On to race number 6, the second of our all-weather races, and the 6th on the programme. Class 3 here over the 1,200 metres with Lone Eagle dropping into Class 3, all-weather for the first time. Eagle makes his all-weather debut as well. Team Fortune's a 3-time course and distance winner. Happy Tour, very impressive last time out. He goes up in class. God of Dragon makes his all-weather debut down in Trip. Winning Supreme, he's on a hat-trick. And Responsibly takes over from Sylvester de Sosa. Double Valentine, another all-weather debutant. And Goldie Flanker from Barrier 6. 4-time course and a distance winner. Team Fortune winning Supreme and Goldie Flanker have all been up at Chung Far and back within the last 30 days. Came back, all three of them, on the 24th.
Certainly a very interesting race. There should be some good tempo up front with Happy Tour. We know he likes to jump and roll. Winning Supreme's put in a couple of copybook efforts recently, been able to kick away from them on the home turn and win well. Eagle, he's drawn wide. He potentially will stay wide. Goko, Elite Boy, a couple of runners there on the 3-wide bandwagon as well. Game Player, Emperor and Double Valentine.
Not sure if this is the right race for him, but this horse is working really well. Lone Eagle. Paul highlighted some work a couple of weeks ago with him in it, and he certainly caught the eye. Former Mick Price horse who had good 2- and 3-year-old form in Australia. A blinker with 1 cow's going to be applied as well. His work's been good going in. Now, Happy Tour, he did have a blood abnormality back on the 17th of December, so a little bit of time off, but we know he was superb when he won prior. It's just been ticking over. He's had a trial as well for Zach Burton, finished well. God of Dragon tries this surface for the first time. He's had 5 runs in this prep. It's his first go on the all-weather, but he seems to move well on it in the mornings, as you can see there, just gliding along the dirt.
All right, there's a few of them making their all-weather debuts, including Lone Eagle. Let's hear about his chances with Grant van Neerkerk.
Grant, Lone Eagle, there are a few good judges saying nice things about the way that he's been working this horse. You've been on board in his track work. How's he felt to you?
He's felt good. I've only done his slow work on him, so obviously never got a great feel of him. But he's a horse that's doing well, he's improving, and I know he had a bad barrier last time, so he's got a better barrier this time, so I'm hoping for him a much improved run.
And what about onto the dirt for the first time as well?
I think he'll handle the dirt well. He feels like he could run well on the dirt, so I'm hoping for a good run.
And some positive news for you this week too. Congratulations, you're here to the end of the season.
Yes, it's really good news. That was my short-term goal to try to extend. So, but the main thing is now to just try and make it work, and try to win some trainers my way. Try to get more rides, and yeah, I think as long as I keep improving on horses and keep showing that I'm capable, I'm sure I'll do well.
Yeah, great news for Grant. Alberto San will be staying on a little bit longer as well. What do you make of his chances here?
He's an interesting runner, isn't he? You'll get to see him in the paddock, Andrew. I'm not sure if this is the right race for him, but definitely he's got some nice credentials, and there's certainly been some nice work. A little bit keen in some of that work we saw too. Which should say well done to Grant. He's had a good start to his career here. It was an integral part of the victory for the Jockey Club cricket team too against the cricket club on Friday. Bowled superbly. Was batting OK until Tom gave him out LBW.
Yeah, it didn't go down too well, fair to say, but it was Plum Grant, so you're all right. But it was a good effort from him. First up, I thought Lone Eagle, that was a really good effort. And last time out, he had excuse and never really finished off. He was caught wide, but he's definitely a big chance.
I thought LB, you just let it go, don't you? Normally?
Well,
unless it's Plum in these
that's
races.
Normally the rule, Andrew, but right. I think Grant will be back. Don't know about Tom.
Fair enough. We'll move on. Game Player Emperor we look at next. Team Fortune and Goko.
For me, the two at the top here, Game Player Emperor and Team Fortune, have got claims in the race. Team Fortune, over a long period of time, has shown that he likes the surface. And Game Player Emperor has been a work in progress for a while, but I thought this run behind People's Night was really good, all considered. And I think he's a little rough chance of potentially winning this race at a decent price. So I will side with Game Player Emperor.
He was slightly hampered at the 700 metres last time out. He goes fairly well on the surface. He's only missed a check on one occasion from his 3 runs. So I think he's a big player in the race.
All right, well, Winning Supreme's picked up the winner's check on his last 2 starts, but goes up in class as a result of that. Now, he has placed in this grade, but from 15 starts, he's never won in Class 3. No,
that's the big query, and there is a lot of pace in this race, so he'll be up there vying for it, but there might be 1 or 2 others as well that scoot along with him.
Yeah, I think there will be, and what we've seen from him so far in 2 runs, they've been pretty much identical efforts where he's been able to kick away and hold them at bay over the concluding stages. So last time he won by a length and a half. Prior to that, he won by 2 1/4. So he can get away from them and he can be hard to peg back.
Yeah.
All right, well, Goldie Flanker, we'll give him all a head start. I love this horse. Again, he hasn't won in this company before, in this class, but he'll get back, he'll flash home.
Yeah, he's one of these horses too that has been sent back and forward to Chun Fa regularly, and I think it's a real positive for him. It keeps him fresh mentally, and as you say, Andrew, he's an exciting horse to watch. On paper, it looks like it'll be perfect for him with all of this speed, but whether he can give away the big starts at this level and cut down Class 3 horses is always the question.
Yeah, you can see last time out that was a Class 3 race again. He probably got what he got within 2 lengths of the winner, but where he can unleash a fairly good, powerful 400.
All right, here's the favourite we'll look at now, Happy Tour. Bolted up on his all-weather debut. That was back at the start of December. So we're looking at a recent trial for him.
It was a really good trial as well, I thought, from him. He wasn't tested at all. We know he's got good form on the surface. He was able to win and win well by 5 lengths over Flying Lover. Zach Purton was on board in this trial. He just let him coast along. The winner got right away. Brett mentioned he had a blood abnormality last time out, which is why we didn't see him, but not tested in this recent trial. He looks like he'll be right on point here, I think.
Yeah, he's a beautifully bred horse and he was very impressive. This is going to be tougher because there'll be a lot more pressure early. So it'll put him potentially in a bit of an uncomfortable zone, but I get the feeling he could probably handle it, and he'll be somewhere thereabouts, I would have thought.
All right, he returned 1.9 last time. That's his price at this stage.
Yeah.
Odds on.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be happy to step into him at that price. He could very well win, but I think with that initial pressure early, just makes things a little bit more difficult for him. He's had a little setback too, Happy Tour, so I'm going to tip Game Player Emperor on an each-way basis. I thought his last start was terrific, and he's gradually getting better and better. Happy Tour, Team Fortune, and I've thrown in Lone Eagle just because that works really nice. As I said, I'm not sure if this is quite the right race for him, but he's certainly a nice stamp of a horse. So 7, 4, 3 and 1.
I thought Happy Tour was pretty impressive when winning on the surface last time out. He is stepping up in grade 2 at Class 3, but he's nicely in here, I think, with 125 pounds. I think he'll be tough to beat. Game Player Emperor will be there. Throwing in Lone Eagle at a price. He's at 34s at the moment. And Goldie Flanker, who we know can rattle home. 4, 7, 1 and 12.
We've all got the same cue. I've gone 4 and 7 as well, but like you, Brett, odds on is probably a short side in a competitive race like this.